Yes, yes, and yes, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready for the final something to smile about Saturday? Well, I tell you what, it's not the final something to smile about Saturday. It's the final free 50 free version. Are you ready to pay up? Hey, listen, those that pay attention. I've learned this the hard way. It's taken me 2 years, but I'm going to share with you the best of the best things that we've learned, things that we've accomplished, things that we've we guys. My goal is to really help you to accelerate your learning curve, right? To collapse your learning curve and accelerate your results. And I'm doing this, guys. I'm not that guy that's going to come here and tell you I've been there, done that. We're learning together. So if you're joining me hand in hand, we're linking arms. We're learning, guys, and you're going to be able to see this apply in real time. And I'm learning that from one of my coaches, Jacob Salem. I'm learning it from Tom Ziegler. I'm learning it from a couple of different Billy Cox. I'm learning it from Jonathan Armel. There's a lot of different things. Laura Wells. You name it. I probably have a coach for it. Howard Partridge. You've got. I'm learning from some of the best, and I've learned that because I've gotten around some pretty amazing and phenomenal. I mean, phenomenal people. I mean, one of them's name is actually Mr. Phenomenal. So, hey, listen, welcome to this final free 50 free version of Something to Smile About Saturday. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful Saturday morning. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us today. And listen, today's final free 50 free version, we're going to be talking about some of the best stories that we've shared here on Something to Smile About Saturday, right? The 10-year-old entrepreneur is probably one of the ones that really kind of caught my attention because of the Kidpreneur event that we put on here in East Texas, put on by the by Nisi, right? By Nisi and the group that she leads over there, and then the 46 pound lighter dreamer. Yeah, yours truly, guys, the childlike faith champion. And speaking of that, listen, here in the Fun Life community, right? It's all we're in the actual here. Let me see if I can do this real quick without messing it up. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, the Fun Life community, guys. You guys know that we actually have the Childlike Faith podcast built into the Fun Life community. And the Childlike Faith podcast is just simply the podcast for Christian entrepreneurs who want to grow and scale their business to achieve, you hear that, achieve the financial freedom you're looking for without sacrificing your time, your family, your faith, or your joy. And on this Something to Smile About Saturday, guys, I just want to come on here and tell you, hey, thank you. Again, we did this on Thriving Thankful Thursday, but truly, I am honored. I'm grateful. I'm appreciative of all of the likes, the comments, the shares. It all started with the simple desire. It all started to feel better, to show up better, right? To be held accountable and to become who I was created to become. You guys know that towards the end of the show or towards the end of the episode, we started changing our prayer. We started changing the way we talked about things. And so our desire, right? My goal was to be able to ask God, to pray for wisdom, for the courage, the confidence, and the convictions to be able to do those things, that one thing that I was placed on this earth to do in a way that pleases God and in a way that gives glory to God and serves the cool kids that I was given to serve. And that's you and you and you. So thank you for joining me on here again. January 2025, I said yes to a health journey, just like everybody does. This is probably my sixth iteration, my seventh version, right? And I joked about it, but this time something changed. Something inside of me was different. I was tired of being tired. I was tired of hiding behind old habits. I was tired of being a motivator on the outside. Can I be real for just a moment? I was tired of being a motivator on the outside while silently suffering on the inside. And I made this comment to my wife. I would get up on stages and speak, and the audience would love the speech, would love the motivation, would love the words, would love the tone and the vocal variety that I was using, would love the stage presence, would love the posture. But then they would look at the person speaking and saw that something was out of alignment. And so 2025 was my year, or is my year, to bring it back into alignment. And again, we're continuing this version. We're continuing this because today I'm 46 pounds lighter, 4 pounds away from my 50, from my total 50 pounds. We stopped weighing at a certain point because we had just finally given up, right? Tamale season had hit last year. There was a lot of stuff going on, a lot of internal conflict. And even though all of that was happening, I was still showing up because you guys know we started going live 2023, right? October 6th, 2023, which the 2-year mark is coming up. But now, guys, I can tell you the 46 pounds lighter, that's just what shows up on the scale. Everything else was. I'm wearing 4 sizes smaller in suits than I was, right? I'm running, and this is nothing to brag about, but it's just something to share. I finally jogged. I walked really fast. My first sub 20-minute mile, right? It was actually 18, something like that. And rocking a mindset that is stronger than ever before. I've got some of my new coaching clients that I'm doing, right? Some executives for some of the healthcare systems that are here in the East Texas area. And I'm even more, right? I lost even more than the weight. What was bigger than the weight that I lost is the life I gained that truly gives me something to smile about, right? With National Taco Day around the corner, October 7th, on Taco Tuesday, right? It used to be October 4th, but they changed it to coincide with the first Tuesday of the month of October to land on Taco Tuesday, right? So October 7th, I want you to come and join with me, and let's have some tacos somewhere. Let's team up. Let's go encourage somebody. So here's the thing, guys. Here's what I gained. You ready? Real life transformation wasn't just physical. It wasn't. Along this 2 years of journey of going live every week, I didn't just shed the pounds, guys. You know what I shed? You ready? I want you to write these things down because I want you to do the same thing. I shed some limiting beliefs. I shed negative self-talk. Yes, I have it. Yes, I shed excuses that used to keep me stuck. And I grew. I grew in discipline. I grew in desire. I grew in childlike faith, right? The discipline I've learned is the bridge between the goals and the results, right? The visualization and the realization, as my buddy Howard Partridge says in his book, Failure to Implement, is the implementation. Visualization, realization, implementation, right? In desire, because without it, a dream, without that desire of the dream, guys, we decay. We're either growing or we're dying, right? We can't do both. And then childlike faith, guys, because God don't make no junk. And he ain't done with me, and he for sure ain't done with you, baby. And so I want you guys to be able to lean into those things that you have been struggling with and identify it, name it, because the best lessons that we've learned from the free 50 free version of Something to Smile About Saturday and all the other shows that we have, guys, is, let's rewind for just a second. You ready? Let's recap, right? As my buddy Justin Janowski says, he's another coach that has helped me out tremendously in my journey, right? He always talks about that a great it should be like a great radio station play the hits. And so we're going to rewind and play some of those greatest hits from our Something to Smile About Saturday. Because here's the thing. When we talk about the health and wellness, I used to think that I wasn't qualified to talk about it. And even though I'm not to where I want to be, guys, if I can do this, I can share. I just want to share with you my experience. Here's the thing. You can't out-pray a lifestyle you're not willing to out-discipline. That's kind of a tough one. You can't out-pray a lifestyle you're not willing to out-discipline. I remember my wife and I jokingly sitting at church one day at a prayer meeting that we were having for the family prayer with the church. And we were just sitting there kind of in the back by ourselves. And I said, Lord, I'm so tired of being fat. Please help me wake up skinny tomorrow. Here's another thing in the health and wellness journey. You got to be able to drink the water. I learned really early on that you change the type of water that you drink, right? We're drinking a different type of water we get at a little store right down the road. And early on, drink a little bit of water so that it gets your organs moving, gets you going, right? Instead of coffee. Water before coffee. I don't drink coffee, but for those of you coffee drinkers. And then movement. Get some movement, right? We started doing some hops, some just, some, what's it called? Lymphatic drainage type of stuff. And so you got to get movement before the meetings. And then for sure, as my buddy Bob Bodine says in his book, well, actually it's the Two Chairs book, and I also love this book, The Power of Who. I coach out of this almost every single week when I do my coaching clients. But you got to have those two-chair moments with God. Just you and Jesus alone, nobody else, just you two guys. And I'm telling you, Jesus before Wi-Fi. And so progress is another thing. Progress before perfection. You're never going to get it down. I'm going to go ahead and just shatter that myth, because even baby steps still move you forward, right? Billy Cox, we definitely were praying for Billy Cox, everything that he went through here recently, but he talked about stacking those wins. When you stack those wins, baby, it's not long before all of a sudden those little wins become those big wins, right? The motivation and the mindset behind this whole thing is you don't have to be great to start. You do have to start to be great, right? Faith isn't knowing what's next. It's about trusting who is next to you. right? Corey Ten Boom, right? That you got to be able to have never be afraid to trust an unknown future to a known God. Because here's the truth of the matter, and this is what I shared with our Toastmasters yesterday in our Friday meeting that we meet here in Tyler every Friday. So if you want to join us, please come join us. We met with them that we suffer more in imagination than in reality, right? That was a Seneca type of thing. And that's the thing is 40%, over 40% of what we fear never even materializes. I know, Pedro, I know. He's telling me to get on with it. I'm wrapping this up. I'm going to go over today. So just, you know what? It's Saturday. I don't have to take the babies to school. Babies, they're teenagers. Or she's teenager. She's a teenager. But I want to share a few more moments with you. I want to share with you guys this morning just a little bit of what's on my mind, what's on my heart, because we're going to be doing some big things. And I want you to come along. I want you to join us. I want you to be with us. Because here's the thing, right? People with dreams live longer. I want you to remember that. People with dreams live longer. That's what I'm learning from one of my clients that I recently helped them with the transaction with the deal. I want to be able to help you, right? She's 82 and her goal is to be 120 and she's going to hit it, right? People with dreams absolutely live longer. Buenos dias, Chema. Claro que sí. Claro que sí. Let's go, baby. October 4th, National Taco Day. They changed it to October 7th so it'll be on the first Tuesday on Taco Tuesday. So we're going to go out. Unos taquitos, bro. Barbacoa, carnitas, whatever. I got you, baby. Okay, so back to our regularly scheduled program. So our reminders, right? That people with dreams live longer. And number two, what would the 10-year-old version, you guys know that I shared this with you yesterday about being 7 to 10 years old. What would the 10-year-old version of you today do if you had all the grown-up tools that you now have? Think about that. What would the older version of you do with the tools that you now have? Guys, I'm going to tell you, don't grow up too fast. Don't grow old too fast. Your dreams depend on your imagination. So be able to let loose your imagination. I want you to be able to have that childlike curiosity because, again, what could your life look like 50 weeks from now, a year from now? What would it look like if you showed up every single day like your future depended on it, right? Jim Cathcart, one of the guys that we had on our podcast, how would the person I want to become do the thing I'm about to do? Ask yourself, guys, this. I'm telling you guys, it's going to happen. It's going to do it. Ask yourself that. And then what are you willing to let go of, right? Because if you have to have the courage to say no to the good so you can say yes to God's best. So what are you willing to let go of so you can grab a hold of who you were born to be? And more importantly, who you were created to become. And so what is it? What's the excuse that you're holding, that you're ready to trade in, that you're ready to let go of for a result that actually sticks? Guys, I'm not coming back. The 46 pounds that I've lost, I'm not gaining those back. I've changed my lifestyle. I've changed my mindset. I've changed my motivation. I've changed my inspiration. I've changed my frameworks. And so it's a whole new identity. It's a whole new way of doing life. And so you have to be able to go to that next level. And that's why this is the final free 50 free something to smile about Saturday. And I want you to join the playground. The link is right there down below. It's in the comments. It's somewhere around here. Click on it. Join us. You're going to have a lot of cool bonuses in there. It's going to be amazing. And so if these last 2 years have blessed you in any way, share it with somebody. Come into the paid version, guys. It's the most economical coaching program I've seen that really does. It's money back guaranteed. Talk to me. DM me the word free 50 free. Okay, just kidding. Don't DM me the word free 50 free. DM me the word play, and I will get you on a call and share with you all the goodies, all the stuff that's coming. Because if this journey's blessed you, share it. If you've smiled with us, if you've cried with us, if you've believed again, right? If you've reactivated your childlike faith, join us. Because if you like the free 50 free version of JohnnyWan.com, wait till you see the paid version. If you've ever said yes to somebody, if you've ever said to yourself, wow, I needed that, this is for you. This is for you. I've been communicating with the person via phone, via messenger, and they love the free version, but they're not ready to go to that next level. And the truth of the matter is they're just having a mental block, because once you pay, Once you let go of money, all of a sudden everything changes. Once you start paying for it, your mindset completely changes. I know I've paid thousands of dollars for coaches myself. So that's why I no longer have a problem with charging my clients thousands of dollars to coach with them, because I know that a coach doesn't just cost money, a coach pays. A coach helps you level up. A coach helps you get to that next level. And I'm connected. I don't mean this to brag. I'm connected with some pretty incredible people. I'd even go ahead and say millionaires. I think every single one of them is millionaire. We took a picture recently, and I was going through every single one, and everyone I took in the picture with was a millionaire, except guess who? Yeah. In the making. Millionaire in the making, baby boys and girls. And we're going to be able to give, right? My coach, Justin Janowski, says that the more we earn, the more we can give. And I want to be able to give, right? Because the Bible says, the Word of God says that if you give, it's going to be given to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. And that's why I love this thing, guys. I want to perpetually live. I want you to live perpetually in that overflow of God's goodness, of God's grace, of God's mercy, of God's love, of God's kindness, of God's peace, right? The peace of mind that passes all understanding in a world that needs to hear this message. Johnny One, you're profiting off of the gospel. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm giving to God what is God. I'm paying my 10%. I'm paying my tithes. I'm paying my offerings, guys. And the more I give, the more God can trust you with, right? If you'll be faithful in the little, God will soon give you so much more to be trustworthy. He can trust you with so much more. He can trust you with more people. Help the people that you already have right now in front of you. Right? It's the Bob Bodine question to Sherry Perry. What are you doing with the people God gave you? All right, boys and girls, let's wrap this thing up. So join the playground. Funlifecoaching.com, $199 a month. Here's what you're going to get. You're going to get over 50 courses, digital courses that you can go in there, learn marketing, strategies, mindset, motivation, inspiration, whatever you need, it's in there. You're going to have access to the $88 monthly masterclass, which is going to be next Tuesday, right? Not this coming Tuesday, but October 14th. We're going to be talking about turning your calling. Yes, all you retired pastors struggling to earn money. Yes, we're going to teach you how to turn your calling into clients. We're going to show you how to convert those conversations into money, into clients. So we're going to show you how to do that. Worth $88? Yeah. Come on, get it. Then you're going to have access to the Cool Kids Book Club. $49 value. It's going to be included. Every Saturday, every refirement series, every course, every in-person event that we get to, you're going to automatically get a ticket. Those tickets typically sell for anywhere between $75 to $125. The VIP is $500 because those get other things, but you'll get a general admission ticket. So go ahead and sign up. You become a member of the Cool Kids Club, the dreamers, the doers, the destiny changers, guys. That's what you're going to be a part of. That's what you're signing up to be a part of for only $199 a month. Are you kidding me? I'm only doing it for the first 12, right? The last guy that had 12 people did some pretty incredible things, so that's why I'm modeling my program after that guy, because he did some pretty incredible stuff. And he said that greater works than these are we. Guys, I got to get out of here. I've gone too long, but this is what happens when you give somebody a few more minutes in the morning. So, hey, listen, the final Pedro's taco joke, right? We didn't do Pedro's fun fact, right? Pedro's fun fact is brought to you by the Cool Kids All Access Digital Pass. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this Something to Smile About Saturday. All right, so why did the taco go on a diet, Pedro says? Anybody know? Why did the taco go on a diet? Because it wanted to be a lean, mean, salsa-loving machine, baby. Hey, just like the cool kids that take action today. Just like the cool kids that take action today, guys. You're going to be able to be more, do more, and have more, right? Because here's the thing. My final words is like as I leave you out of here. You were made for so much more. You were created for so much more. If you're not getting what you want in this life right now, right? In order to have something you've never had, you're going to have to do something you've never done. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, right? You can't get out of the problem. You can't solve the problem with the same mindset that got you into it. So what are you going to do different? What are you going to do different? Because you were born to make manifest the glory of God that is inside of you. It's not just in some of us. It's in every single one of us. And so even though this is the final farewell of the free edition, right? The free 50 free version, this is just the beginning for you. This is just the beginning for you. And I want you to know what you're capable of. I want you to know that you're worthy of the dream that God put inside of you. You're capable of the climb. Yes, you can do it. You're invited to the next level. I want you to come with us. And it's not going to be very expensive. If anything else, it's an investment, right? Warren Buffett said that the greatest investment he ever made was in himself. So let's talk about it. Let's visit with it. Let's visit about it. And I want you to not let this be the end, but let these last 2 years just simply be the spark. Because as cool kids, we don't fear the future, right? We faith it, right? Never be afraid to trust an unknown future to a known God. So, hey, boys and girls, thank you. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate you being on here. I love you. I pray for you, Lord. I continue to, we'll end this in a prayer. How about that? Lord, thank you. Thank you for your goodness. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your love, for your mercy, your grace. Thank you for everything, Lord. Even David said, what is man that thou art mindful of him? The Son of Man that thou visiteth him. And Lord, I know when we have our conversations in the morning, Lord, you're right there. You're as close as the mention of your name. And I'm just thankful for you, Lord. I'm thankful for all that you've been able to do in me, through me, and the stuff that you're about to do, the things that you're about to unleash in the community in which I live, the people that we're about to bless, the people that we're about to encourage, the people that we're about to motivate, the cool kids that don't even know that they're cool kids. God, those are the people, those are the dreams, the visions, the ideas that we're going to unlock, that we're going to give birth to, that we're going to be able to share. We're going to be able to bless those, God. We're going to be able to touch those with our brilliance, with our genius, that gift that you put inside of us, the skill, the talent, everything that you've given us, Lord. And I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for that you put inside of me, Lord. And so my prayer continues. Give me the wisdom, the courage, the confidence, and the convictions to be able to do that thing that you've placed me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you, that gives you glory, and serves the cool kids that you've given me to serve. I don't take it lightly. I don't take it lightly, Lord. I take it with utmost importance. And I know, God, that somebody's life is about to change. Somebody's life is about to change. And so I thank you. I thank you for joining me. I thank you for being with us. And so Monday, Motivational Mindset Monday, is going to be our final adios. Because October 6th is the year, but it's on Sunday. I don't go live on Sunday. I tried it. Didn't work. But thank you. I really am thankful for you. I love you. I appreciate you. Let's do this, boys and girls. Monday's going to be the final hurrah for the free 50 free version. We're going to wrap it up on, we almost should do it on Tuesday for the final Transformation Tuesday. It's going to be the National Taco Day, but we're going to stick to our guns. October 7th it is, boys and girls. That's going to be the final day. It'll be 2 complete years of going live. No easy feat. We're going to continue to go live just on a different playground. The difference is you're going to be in that playground with me, and we're going to be able to talk. You're not just going to be able to hear me and chat. We're going to be talking, baby, and we get to share your ideas, and you get to share, and you get to motivate, and you get to inspire others. And if you want to learn how to be a leader, hey, listen, come. I'm still learning. Learn alongside me. I'll share with you my insight. Love you, boys. Appreciate you. Adios. Bye.